from San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite D Major. Cheryl Metal, Intre, De Niro joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, explain the whole team concept. Who's all down, and how did you guys form?
Yeah, 100%. So basically, my boy De Niro and Nilo are a part of a group called Money Magnet Mafia. De Niro being the CEO, Nilo being the co-CEO. Me, I have my group called Urban Regime, which basically had the homie Piff as a part of my group. You know, Piff has been in prison. He's gone for life. So free the homie. Peace and power to him all day. But we ended up unifying back in officially like maybe 2013.
Okay.
We locked in the studio that he had at the time, and we would just spend weeks at a time just cultivating some of the dopest records probably I ever made. And stuff that is still staying to this day. It's crazy. Yeah. But we ended up merging Money Magnet with Regime Squad and became Double MRS. Let you tell it.
Join forces like Voltron.
Yeah.
We had the studio together probably for like 4 or 5 years running, like a 5,000 square foot studio space out in Bernie.
Word.
Just kind of tucked off, like where you could just come get away from the nonsense. And when you walked in there, it was like somebody's in here making a beat, somebody's in here recording a verse, somebody's in here shooting a video, this guy's editing a video, they playing video games and betting on 2K in the other room. It was just a space where like just a lot of creative minds would just kind of get together. And man, we did make some of our best material. I think we got like 7, 8 albums put together, and we're talking like real albums, not 7-track albums. We're talking 15, 16-track albums.
Yeah, at a time.
Did like 3, 4 mixtapes. I got 3 mixtapes. Nilo. We just had so many artists come through there. The crazy thing is that before Travis Scott was anybody, he slid through to the studio.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, rocking some beat up braids and basketball shorts before Kanye, all that, slid through the studio on behalf of one of my little homies that brought him through. Like, we just saw Rappin' Forte came through to the studio. Like big homie, courtesy of my cousin.
Wow.
We linked up with Lazy Bone, the Rappin' Forte. Like,
dude,
we got a song.
Crazy stuff, just legendary stuff that I felt like just kind of like added to, his craft, my craft, our character. Like, it just a crazy time to be alive, especially to be that young. You like mid-20s, like, barely got hair on your chest, so you out here just doing all of these crazy things, taking risks, taking chances. Like, we're paying for that studio, lint in our pockets. It was just a beautiful time.
Absolutely.
It was crazy.
Absolutely, man. And you know what?
Yeah.
We gotta send you that song we have with Forte.
Oh yeah.
You gotta hear that. We gotta get that.
It's got a Pac sample on it too.
Oh, 100%.
Joint. Yeah, it's crazy.
He brought him down here to do a show and everything at that time. I remember it like it was yesterday too, man. And he was, giving us game, not just that, but giving us like knowledge and like stories from behind the scenes about Pac.
Shout out my cousin Dollar Bill.
Yeah.
Without him, that wouldn't have been possible.
In a real way.
Wow.
It's when you're in the presence of greatness like that. We talked about him making Only God Can Judge Me and him riding a pocket of Bentley and stuff that you just like, like a fly on the wall. Just kind of playing the cut and listening.
Wow.
It was a trip.
Wow.
It was a trip.
So where does everything stand now? From moving up from there to now,
so,
how's everything going?
To be honest with you, I ran into some legal situations, kind of had to fall back out of the music, and Intre been carrying the torch. He just been dropping projects and really just keeping the spirit of, Money Magnet Regime Squad alive, to be honest with you. I just popped back on the scenes, got done with my little legal issues and all that, so, now we starting to build. I got a feature on this project.
Yeah.
Throwaway Burn is what he's about to release right now. It's crazy. And we just kind of building, we just trying to pick up where we left off. Still got all that stuff in the vault. Trying to figure out maybe a way to like roll it out, market it. It's crazy. Like, it's like some Nas lost tapes type of stuff. That's in the vault. Just crazy stuff.
It's really high level, and I'm so happy that he's back on the scene, because there comes a time in all of our careers where you question the mortality of your career, right?
Oh yeah.
And that could be from street related stuff to law stuff and things that have bold stuff and things of that nature, which will make you question everything, right? So I'm just glad to see him focus. Same thing with Nilo. He lives in New York right now.
Oh,
And
word.
we're back to building, and honestly, you know, we're definitely a force to be reckoned with out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about the upcoming project.
Yeah. So Throwaway Burners 3, it's the third installment of my tape, of my mixtape series.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this one, honestly, it's crazy how it came together because I really wanted it to have that mixtape feel.
Yeah.
But somehow it's like manifesting to kind of feel more like an album, you know. And I worked with a lot of people on this one. Heem from Benny the Butcher's Camp, he's featured on there. I got a joint with Southside Hoodlum. Of course, I got a joint with De Niro, IQ, Sig Burner from Salt Lake City. I mean, Nick Cruz from Austin.
Awesome.
You know, I definitely came through with him. That shout out to my bro Nick Cruz. That's somebody I eventually want to do a tape with on the side, like just on a free event.
I already know that's gonna be nice.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
We've been following Nick for a minute.
We like-minded a lot. Like, you know, we're on the same page type, so it would make a lot of sense. But man, I had a lot of dope producers on here too. Mozzie, of course, you know, I got some joints with him on there. I got, of course, Merk Russell. Me and him been
Sweet shouts out to
knocking
Merk.
out bangers. DJ Protege,
Okay.
A-Train. I mean, it's just a variety of different people on there that we just come in with the heat, you know, point blank period. So I can't wait till I'm able to release it and y'all get to hear it.
Man, I still remember. When was it? Back when the limelight was still popping. I think it was when Apostle brought down Crime Wave.
Oh, Crime Apple.
Crime Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Crime Apple.
Yeah.
You hopped on stage, and just so happens that our friend DJ Mercury was in town and saw you and just flipped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely fell in love with you.
Yeah. Now, shout out to Mercury too. No, that was there was a lot of energy in that show. I mean, it was packed, you know. So when my set came on, I just made it a point to come with that energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I know he will be happy. Feel free to hit him up with some tracks.
Absolutely.
I know he'll put some stuff in the mix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of respect for Mercury. Even between now and then, we've had like some conversations on, both personal and music. So he's a solid person. Like before music, he's just a solid dude, and that's what matters most.
Yeah,
to me.
he is, and hopefully he'll be a San Antonio resident soon.
Yeah, he got to get down here. We need him down here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we
absolutely.
do.
Hey, y'all, stay tuned. More with Intre coming up in this block of music. We have a brand new track from Midwest Connections. Shouts out to Fat Man West Coast for this one, and a track from Paulie Think. But let's go ahead and get to a track from Intre featuring Nick Cruz. This is One Gun. Hey, y'all, do not go anywhere. More coming up. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College.